to a Flosstube Extra where I am going to draw the winner of my giveaway and start my birthday whip with you. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I am going to attempt to talk to you while stitching. We'll see. I did do a screen recording of my giveaway, so I will pop that in just here. Hopefully I've left long enough. Congratulations to Sandra F. I will put my email and contact information down below. Email me, send me a message on Instagram, and let me know where you would either like your digital e-card thing or what pattern you would like. Congratulations. Thank you so much to everyone who entered for my 500 subscribers, and it was really special to be able to draw that on my birthday. So I'm not sure how much stitching I will get done. I'll just show you again quickly. I am starting, oh, this is going to be bad with lighting. I'm so sorry. Coffee by Aruda Art by Gecko Rouge, and absolutely love it. I do have a hashtag which I will put down below, Cats and Coffee X Stitch Sal. Stitch on anything with cats or coffee because I love both. I am going to try something different with this whip. I'm intending on stitching in a diagonal, actually using Hannah's method this time where I'm doing a single stitch at a time, and if I can get it to work, I'm going to sort of alternate going down and up with the diagonals. We'll see how it goes. I also don't know how the sort of start with me is going to record. I haven't recorded with a 28 count before, so hopefully I can see well enough to do it from here without bumping the camera. As you can see, it's all set up. Yeah, so this is a kit. I will be doing it 1/1 on 28 count. I have put the first couple of colours onto Annie's because I wasn't organised enough to get them all there. So let's get started. As I said, I don't know how long I'll be stitching. I think it depends on how easy and or difficult this proves to be. I am going to keep the threads on the needle at this stage. Hopefully that will make it a little bit easier, but let's get started. I think this needle, let's start the recording, and again I will try and pop that frame in frame. I don't know whether I will be the main event, quote unquote, or whether I have the stitching. I will probably try and have the stitching as the bigger thing and put me in the frame, but we'll just have to see what happens in editing. This needle feels bigger, so it might have actually come with the kit. Already this is proving difficult. Okay, we got this though. Let's go. I am doing the single thread loop start. I have known about it for a while, but have only really started using it on my work whip. Unfortunately, at work where I stitch, it's just not really possible to put any of my Lowries. I guess I could take in a floor stand, but I think that's a bit extra. So I'm just trying to minimize sort of effort on my hand. So I am doing the loop start from the front, and I used the waist knots, which I think you've also seen in Dogwood when I'm stitching that for my Stitch With Me's. So I have grown to love it and it works. I do like my, words are hard, sorry, it's been a long day. I'm home much later than I anticipated. I do love my extreme cross country for sure, but I'm also liking that this method allows me to not move the Q snap as much. Sorry if that's really loud crinkle. Yeah, so at work, like, I haven't actually moved it since I started because it's all in one place. That may change. I don't know. I'm trying new things, guys. I'm branching out. So, as I said, I hope this method works. I love Hannah so much. I did try it originally when she first taught me her method and got quite over it quite quickly, having to swap back and forth. But if you heard that, my husband is sneezing. I did get quite frustrated swapping back and forth. Maybe if I use it for a whip that I don't need to see quick progress, I will enjoy it more. But I watched a lot of videos on diagonal stitching, trying to figure out which method, because apparently there are a lot. I think I saw 5 different, styles in 5 different videos. So I'm kind of picked up from a couple, picked up from Hannah, who doesn't do diagonal, and in my own crazy way, for some reason my brain just wants to zigzag. I don't know where it got that idea from or why, but it is what it is, and I guess we're going with it until it doesn't work. Yeah. Sorry, there's stuff everywhere. It's not usually this crowded when I'm stitching, so, but hopefully it's not too bad to watch. I don't know if I'm going to get the entire first diagonal done. I guess it depends on if I get into a rhythm. There are only 4 colours, maybe 5 in this first triangle, so hopefully once I get them all started it'll go a little bit quicker again, because I'm keeping the needles threaded, and I won't have to start off each stitch because it will be parked. But we'll see. We'll stitch for a little while until I either run out of things to talk about or get frustrated with my stitching. But I hope you are all doing well. I originally did want to have my birthday off to do nothing but stitch and get a decent chunk of this project started, but if you've watched any of my updates recently, I have started a new job and didn't think it would be so great to ask for a day off. Oh no, I've tangled it. Let's try and undo this and start again. I don't understand why this happens occasionally, but I don't know. It doesn't happen often enough for me to want to understand science. Yeah, I didn't think it would be appropriate after 3 weeks of work to ask for a day off just for my birthday to stitch. So I did go in today. It was lovely though. They found out that it was my birthday. My boss bought a cake. We were having afternoon tea anyway for something else, but they sort of told the team that it was my birthday, and yeah, it was really lovely. I got out later than I wanted again because something came up, but I'm an adult, so let's put things into perspective. I'm starting it, so that's all that matters. We got there in the end. Yeah, I will stitch for a bit and obviously put a few stitches into haystack. So whether I finish this triangle on the video or not, I'm not sure, but I'm hoping to finish it tonight. and then I will put some stitches into Haystack because I can't miss a day, and then I will go to bed because we've got a bit of a big day tomorrow. Elise is doing her TAP exam, and they are live streaming it, which is pretty wild. So I will go there with her for that, head into work late, so I'd probably have to stay back a bit. Luckily, I do have quite a bit of flex, even though I've only been there, you know, a short period of time. I've worked the hours that I do have a bit of flexibility, and my boss was great. And this is larger needles, so I'm going to swap because it feels weird to stitch with. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a long week. And then on Saturday, the kids have their mid-year concert, so we will be at the theatre for the most of the day. It'll be good to see them up on stage, but it's also been a lot, so I'm looking forward to a weekend where we don't have anything. Let's just say that much and hope it's sometime soon. The life when you have kids, right? Okay. I'm finding this okay, I think. Where are we going this one? I think I've got to figure out a better way to have them on the needle. Oh, not on the needle. On the needle minder, especially as we get into more than, you know, 3 colours. Might get a bit tangled. I do have the small neo magnet things, so I might just have to have a couple sort of, can you see? Oh, they're up here. Along here, just to try and keep them from being tangled, hopefully. That one. So we'll see. It's, you know, all a learning. I could just do what I'm used to, but I like to push my OCD and myself as much as I can within safe bounds. And I've got enough whips that I can afford to have ones that I don't want to work on too often. And if it gets too bad, sorry, just trying to make sure I'm in the right spot. If it does get too bad, I can just transfer it to another method that I like. So that's fine. Hannah, how do you do this? Like, props. I think Darcy mentioned that he also does it 1 stitch at a time. I honestly, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, constantly moving and changing, and it's a lot. We're bringing in a new one, so I'll have to get a new needle. I don't think we're finishing the triangle together, guys. I'm sorry. I'll probably finish the first row and then let you go, so this isn't too long. As I said, we put a Stitch With Me up last weekend, and I probably won't get the triangle finished before dinner anyway. We will have to see. I am getting my favourite Chinese restaurant takeaway. I do much prefer them dine-in. Like, there are some Chinese restaurants I think that are great takeaway. While this one is really good, it is so much better when you dine in. But with Elise finishing dance at 8 o'clock, there is no way I am starting dinner at 8:30. because that is just asking for trouble. She will be extremely tired, and even without the tap exam, she gets little enough sleep as it is. I do not want to do that to her. So we are getting takeaway tonight, and as excessive as it seemed, we are also dining in on Sunday night with family because I love it that much. Now, let's try and figure out. Oh, hey, baby. Waste not. Bring it in over here. I am a little concerned about doing waist knots with the Gecko Rouge. It is a kit. The one I did for story time, there's a few colours that I have completed, and they have a lot of excess floss, so I think I should be okay. But I think with lengths like this, I'm going to put it back onto the Annie. Did I bring my scissors? Yes, I did. Just to make sure that I don't run out of floss. If you haven't stitched a Gecko Rouge before, they are kit only, and they don't actually give you the DMC numbers. You just get, 1 through however many colours are in the kit. I do have the full collection, so if worse comes to worse, I could probably try to match it, but ideally I would like to not do that. And I've already come up with a problem. What have I done wrong? What have I done, guys? Because that's that one. It's only got 2 left. What goes there? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that one is correct, which means which one have I parked in the wrong spot? I feel like it's this one. I'm sorry, I'm going to get like really close. Sorry if it comes up there, because I think the dot, that is that one, which was the first. So I think I've done them both in the wrong spot. Great start to this project. Already making errors. I think what I've done is when I took the crossover, I took it to the line instead of the one over from the line, because I'm still fairly new to pre-gridded. I'm going to go with that. Luckily, there are only, 3 colours on the board. I will just have to be a lot more careful in the future, and it will likely be easier when I can get a little bit closer. I hope this isn't a sign of things to come. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, crisis averted, I think. The only thing I must say with Gecko Rouge, I was hesitant for a long time to buy it because I'm not a fan of kits, because there is either not enough floss, too much floss, especially something like this that without a lot of effort I can't put it into my collection. I got the matching needle minder. I think I cut it off here. I got the matching needle minder because it is adorable and I love matchy-matchy. But they're not very strong magnets. I will mark these off quickly and then pull it apart and show you. That one goes right back to here. So let's put this one away. Do I have another needle minder close? Yes, I do. It's a mess. You would think that I was slightly more organised. Sorry, I'm just going to pop this here to put these on. So it's, can you see that? Is it going to be better up here? Much of a muchness. I don't know what magnet is under here. It's obviously covered, but the magnet on this side is not, it's very thin. I don't know. And because of the way it's done here, I don't feel like I can fix it, if that makes sense. So I often find that it just doesn't even hold the needles. Like, it's okay if you get it right on there, but the slightest bump and it's a goner. Yeah, I don't know. But let's go in, we'll trim these. Not getting as close as I normally do, so I might have to go in, and if I don't get right against the fabric, has happened a couple of times, I just go in with, again, you would think I was organised. Where is it? Just go in with my little snag nabbit, and it brings the little slight flyaways to the back. I haven't tested, let's turn this up now. Okay, haven't tested it a lot, only started doing that method with my work whip. We are, how far into that am I? I don't have it with me because I leave it at work during the week. So I am, if Pattern Keep wants to load, about 1400 stitches into that. So obviously not a huge amount, but enough that I think it's okay. You know, my projects aren't going to be heavily touched. They'll be eventually maybe on the wall or on a flat fold, so I think it'll be okay. But anyway, I've just realised that this recording is like 25 minutes, so much longer than I was intending. Thank you so much for spending some of my birthday with me and starting my whip. I will keep going with this, and as I said, hopefully get the first diagonal done. I will put a photo at the end of this video where I got up to before bed. And thank you all. I will see you on the 4th of July. Bye guys.